be locally distributed.
Okay, okay.
Wait a second.
What?
He lives in LA. That probably helps.
Where was I? I'm going to assume I was at checkpoint.
Oh look, it's operational. Good.
Did this have controller support? I forget. We're gonna find out. I've grown weird in my time. I've started to favor using a controller. I guess it's just because I've been playing so much console games lately.
Well, lots of modern FPSs are more intuitive on the console.
No, the only one that I've played that is true with that is Shadow Warrior, which I need to actually finish playing, honestly.
I don't know. I couldn't imagine playing something like Halo on the PC, even though you can.
This really doesn't have controller support? Settings. It doesn't. Oh, we'll play with keyboard and mouse. Okay. It's been a while.
Oh yeah. It has been a while.
I thought I remembered. What the fuck were... Oh, that's right. This was a tank segment, wasn't it? How do I fire the big gun again?
Pro tip. Shoot at it until it dies.
How do I fire the big gun?
Right click.
No, right click isn't.
Controlling.
I could have sworn I played this with a controller or some shit because this is really unintuitive. Switching between these two. Okay, so that lock noise is both simultaneously way too annoying and not annoying enough, if that makes any sense. Like it's right in that sweet spot. I also don't like how the bullets are slightly below where the crosshair is.
You are mildly obsessive compulsive.
My mildly obsessive compulsive? What do you mean by that?
I mean, do you get irritated by the small things that upset the balance?
No, I just don't like it because the crosshair is the fucking crosshair. Like, I don't know, it's just annoying. It's one of those things.
I don't know, I just sort of easily adapt to that stuff. Like, once I figure out where it is, I don't particularly mind. Like
See, I don't mind it if I don't...
Tip of the flash fire as the crosshair.
I don't mind it if there's, like intelligent purpose behind it. Like, if I have to aim the crosshair up because there's, like, lots of bullet fall, that's one thing. But, like, the bullets actually come out at the bottom of the crosshair on this. So this was a tank section. Hold up, I have to hide the preview of my stream because it's freaking out. Was Quake Guy this slow last time? Also, holy fuck, something happened to my my resolution when I exited that level.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the...
Spaghettification has occurred.
It changed my resolution by exiting the level. That's weird.
You just sort of entered 1/50th of a black hole. Things have just begun to stretch ever so slightly.
Yeah, let's hit escape and change that right now. Settings, game options, system. Yeah. Back. Oh, I have to quit. Okay, well, I guess I have to restart. I have to restart Quake. I guess save game. Given the quality of the game, exit. Yes. Alfonzo and
Ugh, God, they're location hunting already.
enjoy.
Is that far along?
Save. Update. How long is Quake for?
It's pretty long game actually.
Yeah?
Actually, no, might be a little bit shorter than Doom 3, but definitely similar.
Doom 3 is actually pretty short now that I think about it.
Is it? Or is it just that you've played it enough times?
No, it is pretty short. Like, when you really think about it, it's like
How
only...
many hours?
Like, probably
6?
3, 4, honestly?
3, 4, really?
Yeah. Any day Quake 4 would like to restart up.
Surely not. I don't think so. I think it's more like 6.
No,
7, 8.
no, because you got, like...
If you're a PDA whore, you slow down the rate a lot.
Yeah, okay, if you're a PDA whore. Yeah, that's like 6 to 8. But I'm talking about, like, actual content. Okay, there we go. It's actually in the right resolution. I have no idea why it resized the resolution like that.
Damn, I want to be back in LA. Shit.
Why do you want to be back in LA?
They're location hunting. They're gonna go speak to some park rangers about where they can find the best rocks.
Oh, okay. When were you in LA?
Well, not for anything business related. I was last there doing a holiday. I was fucking 14. And I remember nothing about it. Remember everything else. Remember San Francisco. Nevada.
Is this...
What?
Hold up, is this the Project MSX rocket launcher? It kind of looks like it.
Oh, that's the grenade launcher.
Yeah,
Is that
but...
what you're talking about?
Yeah, but look at the model, and then look at the one from Project MSX.
Maybe. I don't know. Pretty interchangeable sometimes.
I don't remember Quake Guy... Yeah, all I hear is blah blah. I don't remember Quake Guy being this slow, honestly.
It's not like how he actually has a name in this game, but you just elected to ignore that. His name is just Quake Guy.
Yeah. I honestly do not know what this guy's name really is, so he's Quake Guy.
Let's give him a different name.
No, it's Quake Guy.
No, well, we've given Doom Guy a name. We know his name's Ernst.
Yeah, Quake Guy's name is Jarrell. Is there a flashlight? Oh, that's right. It's only on some weapons because it's stupid. I will say that I am more appreciative of the color selection in this than in Doom 3. Especially stuff like this. Right here.
Yeah, I think that earlier. It's artistically realized. Knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
There's a very sort of sharp plasticity to it.
I have unlocked the passage. Alright, convoy. Open the hatchways in advance. Negative. Remain where you are.
Quake Guy had a name. I thought Quake Guy's name was just Quake Guy.
I apologize, but if they were to open the hatchway, they would have been subjected to superhuman.
I'm surprised we haven't entertained the possibility that his first name is just Guy. So Guy Pearce.
That'd be so great. Yeah.
Guy Fawkes.
Wasn't it Guy Pearce in Iron Man 3?
Yes. Guy Pearce actually went to the same school I did.
Oh yeah?
Geelong College. Well, to be honest, quite a few famous folks have been to Geelong College. Just mainly because it's the only grammar school 100 miles in that area. But, yeah.
Oh my god. Fucking... Can we go? Can we go, Strauss? Let's go. Oh, I gotta go through this door. Okay. Oh, that's right. I can get upgrades in this game, and I always forget about them.
Can we have the jail gun instead of the rail gun that fires black and white lasers?
That'd be great. Oops, I blew myself up. Yeah, Quake was, I think Quake is a code name for, restart from last autosave. The last autosave better not be that far away. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Far enough that it doesn't matter.
Due to the lift segment again.
Yes.
A mail gun that lobs overdue tax forms? Yeah, I can see that.
Can there be like an entire game with just only weapons based on like the railgun renamed? Like the jail gun, the mail gun,
balls of hay.
Yeah, the bail gun, the snail gun, the trail gun, the flail gun.
The quail gun.
Yeah, the quail gun. There we go. Make it happen, people. And in the game, you play as Billy Zane.
In every game, you should play as Billy Zane.
And, like, your superior should demote you because you believe in a vast Zionist conspiracy.
That actually makes him one of the more admirable figures in all of Hollywood. That he's happy to just have his career crumble before him.
In order to, like, continue to believe in his crazy-ass shit.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Can we go?
I like this guy. Apparently he's an asshole to work with.
Billy Zane?
Yeah.
I could see that, solely because his name is Billy Zane.
Which I'm pretty sure is exactly like his character in Titanic, just all the time.
That's great. Yeah, I said the trail gun. I still like the flail gun, just because I love the idea of a gun that throws flails at people.
The bail gun is used to counter the jail gun. Yeah.
Love it. Great. Why isn't this a project? The John Vale gun.
40-ounce bullets.
Okay, I'm saving here because this is stupid. I like how there was 2 cutscenes in this level within 15 seconds of each other. Also, why is the Strog planet called Strogos? It'd be like us naming Earth Hermarth or something. Can we discuss this man's Russian accent? Because it surely is something spectacular. I'm quite proud of it, Alfonso. I think Boris the Irate Doomer is far better.
I'm sorry, I missed all that, Tarnsman.
Oh.
I was checking the... Is doing me with some work on the windows today.
Yeah, you need to speak up. You're kind of mumbling. Oh, really? Total Biscuit apparently has cancer.
Of the leg. I've never heard of that before.
A leg tumor? I've heard of it. My great aunt had a gigantic shoulder tumor the size of an apple they had to cut off her.
That's been like one of the, like a Seinfeld sort of
Hey, Slash Bane.
episode potential.
Anyways, I was complaining that the Strog world was called Strogos, which would be like us naming Earth Humanthea or some shit.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, the games like this tend to sort of just ignore the fact that such a world could potentially have history behind it.
No, see, that's one of the things like I really like about like the StarCraft universe, like it's not Protosia and shit like that.
It implies history, yeah.
Yeah, I think
it was just made, it evolved as a franchise.
Yeah, no, I think whatchamacallit, probably the Elder Scrolls are the single best at that, solely because each game has like 800 books that have like are just totally irrelevant to the game, but are full of lore for shit like that. Granted, it also has concepts like Chim, but whatever.
Yes, precisely what I was looking for.
Harvesters.
Give me a moment.
So I had a dream last night that I was walking to my elementary school the same way I did when I was a kid, except I was an adult, but I wasn't an adult because I was actually Tony Shalhoub playing Monk, but as myself. And I was walking down the street, and I went down Goldenrod, and this dude came out of his house, and he's like started yelling at me about stealing his kids, and I'm like, what? And then I stopped being Tony Shalhoub. I was now me at this point. And so, like, I went into his house to investigate, and then this giant tornado-type thing appeared in the sky and started sucking us towards it, and we were, like, freaking out. And then we had to battle it, and eventually, like, we tied ourselves to poles with ropes and went into it and discovered that the tornado is actually a flying air mattress. And that's what was causing the suction, and we pulled the air mattress out, and then we folded it up a bunch of times and shot it with a shotgun.
I like how you just ended up collaborating with each other, despite the accusation that you stole his children.
Yep.
Be on your way.
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe the tornadoes in your dream were influenced by real life events.
No, maybe they were. Also, it wasn't like but it wasn't like a real tornado though. It was just like a thing in the sky that was sucking us towards it. What am I doing with you, bro? I guess I'm going off on my own. Guess I'm not going off on my own because this looks like death. But yeah, it ended up being like one of those camping air mattresses, you know, like the inflatable ones. They're like maybe 6 inches thick. And we just folded it up on itself and then shot it with a shotgun, and that was the end of it.
Good. How the fuck do you type civic playing? God damn it, French classes.
You type it,
Still?
surrender to the Nazis.
Plate. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Hopefully won't respond with accusations of deficiency in my French department. Okay. Good. This is serious business, Tarnsman.
Serious business?
Meanwhile, back on the stream.
Meanwhile, back on Quake.
What do the monsters like to fight in this?
They're funner than Doom 3's monsters, but again, the player movement speed is really hampered. And I kind of feel like that really bogs it down. Yay, large health packs. Also, enemy behavior isn't very, like, varied. They mostly, like, fulfill, like, the satisfying requirement is mowing through mobs of guys. Again, I feel like this game really suffers from, like, trying to be two different types of FPS.
Oh, you mean it poorly straddles the line between sort of cinematic immersion and arcadey style?
Yeah. That's exactly what I mean.
X ended up keeping a dream diary, and that ended up allowing you to remember stuff better and control them. I still don't understand the whole lucid dreams bit. I know what it means, but I'm unsure since I have no means of comparison. I don't know whether or not I'm controlling it.
I sure as fuck don't control my dreams. Oh, god damn it. I get hit by a laser beam. I agree. I don't know, like, Quake 4 feels like a bunch of different ideas to me. And I feel like that's kind of its biggest fault, honestly.
You just got blasted!
Oh, god damn it. Did I save faster, sooner than that? Holy fuck, I can save. Okay. I think I did. We're about to find out. The closest my dreams become to being... Oh, no. Oh, and I did save. Okay, cool. The closest my dreams ever become to being lucid is I go like, huh, that's really weird, and then, like, I just ignore it.
I just sort of... my head just...
Like, there was this dream where I had to, like, rescue a coworker from an office building, and I was shooting my way up it through a bunch of Chinese mobsters, and I was, like, shooting this one guy, and he wouldn't die, and I'm like, he should be dying, because I'm shooting him in the face, and he just didn't die, and I was like, huh, that's really weird, and then I left and went through a hole and got mugged.
Fascinating because to me it seems like the sort of things you experience, dreams will differ wildly from person to person, but because they're just so ethereal, we don't really have the sort of words that can pin it down, so we can't compare them adequately. Like, I absolutely do not understand the concept of lucid dreaming, and I have no idea if I do it or don't, because the language is just inadequate and sort of explaining it. People saying, well, you're in control of it. Well, I kind of am, and I'm kind of not. I also don't smell things in dreams, ever. Some people can smell things, I've never done that. Is that common?
I don't think I've ever actually, like, remembered any, like, emotion, like, sense-wise besides sight.
No,
and
it's all images and sounds.
Yeah. My dreams usually focus on weird shit, like an employee telling me they accidentally missed $72 billion worth of material in a room.
Well, that's the thing, Captain Clever. I'm pretty sure I am aware, but it's just my brain is just too bored to really do anything with it. I'm uncertain as to what to say with regards to it. It's just it's a little bit frustrating.
So, the gameplay in this has kind of become literally, like, hold down mouse 1 in the worst possible way. Because it's clearly designed to be like a cinematic experience, but it just doesn't do that.
Shut off to the force field might be in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you registered that complaint earlier as well.
I like the use of blue, but like, I don't know, something just feels off about the movement and enemy AI and everything. Like, enemies move in a very sluggish, like, lethargic way. It just feels weird and wrong.
Good job. The force field's down, Kane. Return to the squad immediately.
I do like the shotgun's ability to fucking just level shit from a distance. Like, it's got this cool, gritty, industrial theme going on to it, but, like, it doesn't feel like it's fully realized.
Sometimes when the sort of aesthetic or the visuals are interesting enough, I'm quite happy for the gameplay experience to be just completely by the books. If I can sort of just anticipate it and just settle for that and not try to expect anything new to come out of the woodwork and just be happy with this sort of marriage of this typical gameplay with cool visuals. I guess that's kind of my opinion on Quake 4. Play-wise, it's absolutely lacks distinction.
See, I don't even like consider it like super lacking distinction. Like something what you just described for me would be something like, I don't know, like Modern Warfare 2. This, like, there's just something about it that, like, the gameplay feels off in a really weird way. Like the player movement and the enemy movement and just everything but the weapon feel honestly feels like just a little like it wasn't polished enough or something. Like it's just sluggish in a weird, like, not terrible game way. Like it's not like there's bad video game movement and physics and shit, and then there's like normal movement and physics and shit, and Quake is like slightly below that, veering towards bad video game movement. Also, this dude died. I have no idea who he is, what happened, why it happened. I really like, this is like failing on a cinematic level on every thread of it has failed.
Well, yeah, I think the game has done a pretty inadequate job of like convincing you that story deserves attention, and so when something like this happens, you're just like,
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. Boss out.
See, like stuff like this where I'm standing around, like,
Kane, I don't need to tell you how important
yeah, I'm going down here.
destroy the Tetra node.
I gotta destroy the Tetra node, whatever. Stuff like this is like when people like mock Call of Duty for what it's done to modern shooters, like Call of Duty for Doom. Like stuff like this standing around is what they immediately like go to, but you'd be surprised how little of that is actually in Call of Duty. And that's something that I really feel like when you're doing the cinematic experience, there's a certain like aspect of it that you have to really get down. Like Modern Warfare 1, the first level is raiding a boat and blowing it up and escaping it while it's sinking, and the entire thing is just non-stop, constant, like, action. Like, it sets up the cinematic experience right from the get-go, and it lets you know, like, hey, this is gonna be just one long Michael Bay movie that you play. And that's kind of where I feel a lot of these, like, I don't want to call them COD clones, but the games that try and do the whole cinematic thing, they really suffer because they either lack, like, an atmosphere to make it worthwhile. Like, Doom 3, one of the things I liked about it was it built a good atmosphere, and it allowed me to look past the slower gameplay because the atmosphere was good enough that, like, the, oh, it's dark as fuck actually worked for the game because it made it, like, have, you know, a mood, and it stuck to that mood, and it made it okay to slow down the gameplay because it felt right. This kind of is like, oh, there's an all-out war going on, except you're just, you know, here I am on a bridge shooting 3 enemies with a shotgun, and they do, like, no damage to me.
That argument you just made is actually kind of relevant to what I'm going to say about Epic 2. So, when we eventually get around to doing that, next few days. Apparently you have to shoot those flying robot things in the fetus.
In the fetus? Is the fetus the thing below them, or the thing on top?
Yes.
I need to import my Xbox 360 Borderlands 2 save to my PC and fuck around with it.
Apparently I had a dream that was entirely just the actor, Hal Holbrook, what's his name? He's like 85 years old now. Can't think of a film he's been in recently. Into the Wild, figure on that. Sort of father wanted to take upon Chandler is his surrogate son. Anyway, he just stubs his toe on a brick and that's it. I love dreams that are just like that. Your brain takes all the trouble to remember that out of the possible fool that you might have had that evening, and it's completely pointless.
Do you ever have dreams where, like, you're watching something you normally would be watching?
Watching something I wouldn't normally be watching, what do you mean?
No, no, something you normally be watching, like, just, oh, in this dream, I just walk by the TV and Wheel of Fortune's on, and I watch Wheel of Fortune, and that's all that happened.
To, like, the dream edition of Seinfeld.
Yeah, pretty much.
What did you do this morning?
Quake 2, everything I've ever heard about Quake 2 has been totally mixed. Some people say it's amazing, some people say it's the worst Quake.
I think you said at one point that you played through it in its entirety and remember nothing.
I might have. I don't know if I've...
That's quite telling.
I don't think I've ever played it, but I might have played it. I think I might have played some of it. Or it might have been that I watched Pavera play it, honestly. I don't remember. Because, like, there are certain things about Quake 2 that, like, I absolutely know. Like, the shotgun and the machine gun with the stupid-ass recoil and stuff like those. But, like, I don't remember playing the game.
Okay, so on the 2nd of February there was a dream I had in which it was a battle of the sexes taking on board a plastic Nordic ship, in which the battle was to secretly drag the most beasts into the attic before the other team won.
My dad was on a game show called Battle of the Sexes.
Yeah, but did it take place on a plastic Nordic ship?
No.
Well,
I cannot work if you move around.
I think it was called Battle of the Sexes. It was something back in the 80s.
this is why those dream books are so bullshit. I mean, they're bullshit for a number of reasons. But if I wanted to look up plastic Nordic ship and you know, next to any of the other bullshit sort of listings I have there, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to find it. Waffles. I know that's one. Apparently people dream of waffles, and there's a trend as to what this might mean in their lives.
People
Don't
dream
ask.
of waffles?
Mhm.
This guy's Russian accent is just so special.
That makes it better, also.
What?
That makes it better.
You liked it better?
No, it makes it better.
Oh, it makes it better. Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of Strog 9. That fight that I just had with this enemy sums up everything I have to say about Quake 4's gameplay.
There. Now I'll raise the power plant up.
Hey, Seamus.
I'm pretty sure Tarnsman isn't even aware that you can talk to a technician to refill your armor.
You can?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Oh well.
His Russian accent is supposed to be German.
This Russian accent is supposed to be German?
His name is Strauss.
It sounds like fucking Peter Stromard. Does not.
Oh, yeah, it might actually be. Stromgard, yeah. Is that his name? Stromgard. No, Stromgard's a fucking city in...
I don't know. The guy who played. He plays Russians all the time. He was in Fargo.
Yeah, he's in Prison Break as well as...
Yeah, Strauss is a rather German name, but, you know, fucking... My name could be Juan Lopez, and I could sound totally American.
No. Well, you could be Hannibal Lecter, and he's apparently Danish. At the end. That's right, he's Mads Mikkelsen. That's a good cast. Let me look it up.
Look up the game credits for these, yeah.
Yeah.
This is right around the time where, like, respectable actors started doing video games. I'm pretty sure the only person who did video games...
Private Johann Strauss.
That really... Okay, well that's why he sounds fucking Russian. Because he's voiced by a random Nordic dude who does generic Eastern European accent for every role he plays. And I like the guy, but still. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only person who did video games back in this era, voice work, who's still doing it, is the lady who voiced Bubsy, and the guy who voices Brick in Borderlands, who voiced, Superfly in Daikatana. That still blows my mind, that that's the same guy. Like, you would think, like, past credits Superfly Johnson would be, like, just a career ender.
I wouldn't say it's a career starter, to be honest. It was one of the high points of the game.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
Hero! What are we gonna do now? Stand around for all eternity? There's apparently a shitload of Superfly dialogue that I missed because we left him behind for every level due to his penchant. Yes, Ryan Cordell, Brick and Superfly are voiced by the same person.
I forgot who. Brick from what game?
Borderlands,
Oh, right.
the Slab King. Second most broken character in the first game. When did Quake 4 come out? 2007? 2006? 2005? Oh, okay. Nah, because Call of Duty 2 was out by then, so it doesn't excuse it. So there was, and fucking Half-Life, and Half-Life 2 had come out by now, hadn't it? Or Half-Life 2 was 2006.
No, I'm pretty sure that was 2005.
Half-Life
It was
2?
viewed as like a competitor of Doom 3. It's listed on IMDb as 2005.
Can we go up the elevator, Strauss? Thank you. I like that
Just
Roland
call him
died.
Peter.
Peter, yeah, we'll call him Peter. What are you doing? Go. I hope this guy dies a horrible Michael Bain death. Why is this guy telling me what to do if he's a private and I'm a corporal?
Corporal Quake guy.
I thought we agreed my name was Jarrell. No, it's Jarrell. Jarrell is Quake guy, Ernest is Doom guy.
What's up with the torsos attached to the
I don't know. I'm doing something. I'm shutting down some pumps, I think. I wanted an objective.
Strauss survived, thanks for the spoiler, man. The story was integral.
It was.
My enjoyment.
Oh my
One
god.
of the conditions that Mr. Man had before he started.
He dies in a lot of his films.
That they must survive.
I don't know, dude. He dies in a lot of his films. The fuck are these? They're not arachnotrons, so I hate them. Hold up. No, I don't want to quit. I have an itch. I have to look up this guy's name. William Fetcher? Is that his name? No. Armageddon. Who was in Armageddon? What's this guy's name? No, the movie Armageddon. Film. William Fitchner, that's his name. That guy was in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 in the most like pointless use of an actor like that I've ever seen. Cuz like it was totally like I had no idea it was him. He was just like, "Oh, that guy's the leader of Delta Force." Okay. There sure is some gameplay right here, Alfonzo.
Over game. This is Strauss. I have detected a tremendous large life form in your vicinity.
We could decorate some better fights than this.
Hey! It can't be! It's the Micro! Get out of that game!
I can get out of there.
Get out of there. Nah, you got this shit.
Yeah, I got it.
Hail, Macron! Hail, Macron!
I don't know what the fuck happened. Something happened to me. Oh. Mandatory death, okay.
Oh, yeah, I knew that was coming, but I kind of hoped that you were just, in your impatience, just loading it every single time. Oh, okay. That must be avoidable.
I'm in Strog Medical Facilities. You know what Quake 4 really reminds me of? It really reminds me of a David Cage game in that I can see a lot of good ideas, but the people who put it together, like, did so on a drunk coke binge and just, like, fucking slapped everything together with just no fucking care for it making sense.
I hope the Strog, what they actually do, is just take one of your kidneys, and then you wake up in fucking Taiwan. In fact, if that happened, the game ended, or rather the second half of the game was just you trying to, like...
Get your kidney back?
Kidney on ice, yeah. That would be good.
I'm strapped to a fucking gurney, apparently. What is the purpose of that repair bot? Fucking... lasering its own monitor?
He's just bored, man. I love how inaccurate he was as well.
Yeah. No, he was just fucking like, whatever. I like the Strog as, like, a design concept, but I feel like they're not, implemented enough. Like, we talked about, like, Doom's Tech Hell, and the Strog seem to be, like, the personification of it. But, like, none of their facilities or anything really, that sucks. I just got stabbed with a giant thing. Anyways, none of their, like, facilities really represent their, like, blend of fleshy hell. Man, I'm pretty fucking conscious and, you know, on top of my shit for having a gaping hole and buzzsaw wound in the middle of my torso.
Yeah, you're pretty lively. Pretty frisky.
Yeah.
Steroids? I don't need no fucking steroids.
Like, in Heavy Rain, there's a scene where you have to cut your own fingers off. And it should be, like, it's really good in, like, the context of its own scene. And then you go back to playing a game that just is fucking put together by somebody who has no idea how to tell a cohesive narrative. And that's kind of how I feel like this kind of is. Like, there's ideas here, but... Okay, I lost both my legs... And I have a massive hole in my chest, and I'm just fucking, like...
You're just chilling.
I'm chill. I don't even appear to be restrained at all.
I'm disappointed that there isn't a stop along this this conveyor that has a robot like slam a burning frying pan up against your legs to seal them. Hooray!
How did I get the robot hands? Because they never cut off my hands. So how'd they put the robot hands on me?
Good question. I'm glad they went to the trouble of getting the colors sorted out.
So, this sure is a thing.
Take him down! Quake left! I'm on it! All clear! Too late for this one. Wait. Take a reading on him.
Lieutenant, according to the med chip, this is Matthew Kane.
Is he strong?
No, the neurosite in his head hasn't been activated. Strog don't control him.
How do we know the neurosite isn't gonna suddenly switch on and he winds up fully strong?
He won't. I
How much of a thing is it?
This is a really big thing.
Rhino Squad. We've got an injured Marine who needs immediate evac.
This is like watching a Sci-Fi Channel original movie.
Fine with the coordinates being sent.
That's exactly what this is.
Your name is not Matthew Kane. It is not Matthew Kane, it is Jarrell.
Welcome back to the land of the living, Kane.
They've got it wrong.
My name is Jarrell Pryor. Thank you very much.
You can't go running around unarmed. Grab Moore's weapons.
It's not nearly as good as the Duke Nukem Forever jumping animation on Discipline.
Yeah.
Did the font change on my weapons? System offline. Okay.
Congrats, they chopped off your legs and now you're healthier.
So I decided that I'm gonna make a Project MSX map set.
Oh, can you move faster now? Is that a thing?
I think I can, and
I
honestly,
dislike that.
they should have been the default movement
That's
speed
right,
the
no,
whole
that's
time.
exactly what I mean. Not that I wanted you to stay slow, rather than would have always been.
There's a medic with Falcon 5. Take the injured Marine to them. The rest of your men will have to continue on to the original extraction
You've
point.
been through a traumatic experience. Your legs were hacked off and your brain was scrambled with.
Okay, Anderson.
Almost. And now, back into the field, baby.
Proceed without you.
Come on, Kane. This way.
Okay, Anderson. You're not. Just how clunky the animation is on a lot of this shit is ridiculous.
Anderson, this is Lieutenant Voss. Things are looking seriously foobarred. Rendezvous back with us at the MedLab storage facility. We'll head to the primary extraction point.
Okay, if the game, like, suddenly becomes a lot better, I'm gonna be really pissed off, because, like, there are instances where, like, you should just start the game there. Like, the game shouldn't have to get good, it should just be good.
Maybe the menu select sort of backdrop should just be an operating table with a saw blade above it. When you click new game, it just chops a guy's legs off, and then the blood splatters the screen, and then you start in a red room. I like it. I like it. Give me the money. Investment will be worth it.
Poor Anderson. Why does that kill Anderson? I survived worse. Come on, Anderson, get it together.
Why is Anderson moving into the ring first?
I don't know.
You guy looks pretty chill.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever. Okay, Jarrell doesn't give no shits, okay?
Medic yourself up, man. Anderson done gone fucked it. Doom 3 is a pretty good looking game still.
Doom 3, yeah. I think Doom 3 still looks good, yeah.
It's dated very well, I think.
What does it want me to do? It says interactive, and I interacted with it. Oh, I guess this is open now.
Clickable screens. We didn't say it would do anything.
No, I'm complaining about Quake 4 just not feeling good to play, although now that the movement speeds up, it's starting to feel a little bit better. I don't know, just everything feels like sluggish in a not very good way. And sluggish movement is not a dated excuse, because fucking Doom came out in 93 and its movement is fucking on point. Okay, Quake came out in 96 and its movement is super on point. Fucking the build engine was held together with duct tape and chewing gum, and it fucking has good movement.
Whose quote is that again?
John Carmack about the build engine.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really complaining about visuals in this so much as I'm complaining about other aspects of it. I like this gun. What the fuck is this gun? The guns in this are interesting, but like... Oh, fuck.
They are mostly fun to use.
They are mostly fun to use, but...
Shotgun is on point.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. Checkpoint. Load game. Fuck. I don't think I saved it all during any of that. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't. Shit.
Can't go running around unarmed. Grab more weapons.
Or more.
It's locked. Let me see what I can do.
Can we replace Slimers with oversized globs of chewing gum?
That'd be great.
Where do I remember reading about a chewing gum that was found under a movie theater seat that actually turned into some sort of parasite? Not real, of course, obviously. Just a short story I read as a kid. Andy Griffiths.
Rhino out. Okay, Anderson. You escort
Griffiths. Chewing gum.
Am I like halfway through the game?
Yes.
Come on, Kane, this way.
That's a good release.
Where's our ticket out of here?
Anderson, this is Lieutenant Voss. Things are looking seriously foobarred. Rendezvous back with us at the MedLab storage facility. We'll head to the primary extraction point.
Yeah, they need to be the Lame Duke Slimers. The Lame Duke Slimers are awesome.
What are the lame Duke Slimers? And I always forget what lame Duke actually is.
Lame Duke is old Duke.
Is it crippled?
Yeah, it's the original Duke. Can I skip the cutscene? I can't. Fuck it.
Oh right, I guess it does make sense.
See, like, the projectiles in this that the enemies fire at you don't feel like they don't have weight to them, so they're not as fun to dodge. If that makes any sense. Lame Duke, pretty much everything in Lame Duke is worse.
Well, the Slimers.
Yeah, except for the Slimers. The Slimers are
Which are
awesome.
what?
So much better. They're
What are they?
they're just like literally fucking candy.
Excuse me.
They're just a blob of green.
Was the functionality the same?
Yeah.
Was it the same sprite in your face?
No.
Was it just candy wrappers in front of your face when it's I don't understand. A blob of green.
It was just it's a lot more cartoony.
Protozoa Slimer Beta 1. Oh. That's really quite awful.
I know, and that's why they're so much better. So those guys are annoying as shit to fight. The sprite is so wonderful. Thanks, Super Obama. So, like, I like these outdoor segments because they feel more realized. But again, I feel this game isn't cinematic enough to justify its hallway crawl. I'm gonna die of fucking super herpes or some shit. What is it?
Super herpes.
I don't know what this guy threw at me.
Mega chlamydia.
No, I'm not gonna make any mayhem apps.
Ultra gonorrhea.
Ultra gonorrhea. I'm gonna make a Project MSX map set once I get done with what I have to do now. Like, this rocket launcher has, like, no weight to it. And that's disappointing because a lot of the other weapons actually do. Like the grenade launcher has weight to it. Yeah, the shotgun actually has weight to it. Don't bitch slap me. Save. Strog transmitted disease. Again, I feel like the Strog facilities need to more accurately reflect their like mixture of hell and tech. That is kind of their aesthetic.
Kane, is that you?
Just instead of like just bloodied medical facility.
Yeah,
Find your way
like
around this mess and we'll figure out a way to get out of here.
nothing of this sound like this doesn't scream alien to me. That like if you've replaced all the weird alien gibberish with fucking human shit, like just stuff in English and whatnot, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I'd just be like, oh, okay. I agree that Doom really does lack
Kane, is that you?
a lot of variety and it hurts it.
I'm not sure where the rest of the squad is, but comlink is damaged. Find your way around this mess and we'll figure out a way to get out of here.
I guess this is a really cool design for the rocket launcher, though. Because, yeah, I don't know. It's like with Doom 3, it worked because it was like hell taking over the facilities, and you actually had like weird fleshy sections. And that was cool and all, but with this, it's like... I'll describe it. It's weird. Is there any other vehicle section in this, by the way?
Possibly. I don't actually remember much past this point.
At this hour?
I know you can handle yourself in tough situations, but you've really gone above and beyond. When we heard you and Strauss were missing at the hub, we assumed you'd been killed. It's sheer luck we found you in the medical labs. Don't worry, we'll get you back to the
I'm back. I've never played through Redneck Rampage, no. Although, who is it that says it's the best build engine game? Is that Graf Zal, or is it Belial? Oh, somebody holds that opinion. Do would know.
This is Command HQ to all units. A full retreat has been ordered. All squads are to meet at the waste facility for immediate evac.
Did I come down that lift? I think I... No, I didn't, because I got on the conveyor belt, that's right. Would great some other ammo type. Oh, I have all this machine gun ammo. I'm on. I don't know. I don't think the machine gun has a very good weapon feel, honestly. It needs more like oomph to it, I think. I just like the reload speed on the weapons, though. Nothing seems to take very long at all to reload, and that's always a good thing.
Hi, yeah, it's very snappy. Very visceral.
It is. No, it's nice.
Might lack weight. Might be a bit feathery.
No, no.
It is all really quick, the combat.
The machine gun, no, the combat definitely does lack weight, but some weapons lack it more than others. Like the rocket launcher and machine gun both just need more heft to them. Oh, holy shit, it's this guy. I want this guy. Go away. Oh, I just noticed those guys have flails. Who is it, Alfonso, that says Redneck Rampage is the best build engine game?
Oh, I can't remember. Do more forums, remember, for sure.
Yeah, is it Belial who said that?
Don't think so.
Was somebody who thinks it? Maze? No. Somebody thinks
No.
that.
Why doesn't play game?
I'm pretty sure he actually does, because he praises Jodwin maps to hell and back.
No, I'm pretty sure like played a few Jobin maps back when, like a few years ago. And whenever Jobin brings something else out, he just
Immediately praises it. Because that's the kind of
immediately. No. He's like a broken record. Like, he has certain sort of not catchphrases exactly, but you know, like BMS Choco, whatever that fucking Choco ass thing is. He brings it up as editing. He's like says it with end one though, what? Because he has a billion of them.
Okay, I really hate that that noise right there, the fucking whatever they throw at me vial noise, because it's like 4 times louder than anything else in the game, and it's not even like, no, it's not even like the plasma rifle. It's not obnoxious enough. It's just like, and then it's done. I'm going to assume I'm going the right way. I think... What the fuck did... Oh, fucking that douche nozzle. Load. Those guys are probably the most dangerous enemies. And that's sad when the most dangerous enemy is a melee enemy and not a projectile-based enemy.
Oh, you're talking about that electric dude?
Yeah, fuck those
Yeah,
guys.
he's actually one of the only ones that's interesting to find.
I love how just worthless the pistol is. I shot him in the head with, I don't know, 10, 12 rounds. It did nothing.
Still think there's a burst option for the.
The
I
pistol.
mean, that's multiplayer only. It's possible.
Pistol's a burst option.
Not burst, sorry, charged shot.
Oh, holy shit, there is.
Oh, you found it. Good. Like the plasma pistol in Halo.
Still falls into the fucking worthless category.
No, but it's fun to use. It's just
Yeah.
so, it's pewy.
What the fuck is? Oh, thanks, Windows. Yeah, I got the rocket launcher. Okay, that way was worth going down then. Save. See, like, okay, I think I have played Quake 2 because I remember a lot of these enemies from Quake 2. Like, I remember the guys with hammers and claws for arms. I remember, like, the walker dudes with a railgun arm and a claw on the other arm. But I don't remember any of, like, the game of Quake 2.
Was this strong in Quake 2? Was this strong in Quake 1 for that matter?
No, in Quake 1, everything's fucking like Cthulhu and shit.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
It doesn't work. It's not a true Quake game.
Quake 2 is brown hallways and strong. Sleep and jizz.
See, Quake 2 is the most divided game I think I've ever heard opinions on.
So, if you end up just kind of liking it, but there are things about it you hate, is that it's going to be the most mind-blowing for some people.
Yeah,
He straddled the line.
probably will
What
be.
do we do?
I don't know.
He thinks it's okay.
Quake 1 is, like, fucking right tied with Doom 1 and Descent for my favorite games of all time for first-person shooters. And, like, I'm upset that Quake 1 doesn't have Quake sequel. Well, I guess it does, because it has Dissolution of
So the
Eternity.
Quake 1 doesn't have... was it brown? Actually, no, didn't you comment once that it's not entirely brown?
No, it's not. We can replay Quake 1. There's a lot of fucking blues and yellows and a whole lot of other shit in Quake 1.
No.
The notion that Quake 1 is brown.
Reds.
And reds, yes, there's a wide variety of colors in Quake 1. So I always laugh my ass off when fucking people are like, Quake 1 is brown. See, like, when Doom 3 did shit like this, it was creepy. This is just like, okay.
This almost feels like they just copied areas from Doom 3.
It kind of almost does.
We even bobble around in the same way. Drown.
Well, it's based on the same engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Funny thing about Quake is that Tim Willits fucking actually made good levels for it. Like, really good levels. American McGee, though, was fucking on his shit for Quake, though. American McGee, like, really stepped up his game. Not that I dislike anything he did for Ultimate Doom and Doom 2, but, like, his Quake levels were just fucking up there.
Okay, now it's serious business.
Yeah,
Let's-
pretty much. Yeah. I think out of everybody, John Romero probably, like, upped the quality of his shit the least, especially since you could just retexture all of John Romero's Quake levels, remove the 3D floors, and they'd be his Doom
This is Command
levels.
HQ to all units. A full retreat has been ordered. All squads are to meet at the waste facility for immediate evac.
Construction zone,
All right, Marines,
Construction
all
zone.
out. The clock is ticking, and this is one flight we don't want to miss. Roger that.
So this is just the tank, but slower. Oh no, it's got like spam missiles all like that. What are these? The droid decas from Star Wars? Okay, these things take way too many missile shots. You know what game did this better? Shogo Mobile Armor Division. The game had a segment where I had to find a fucking cat to open a bridge. Okay. Where's the fucking cat side quest in Quake 4? Sandy Peterson's episode 4 maps are fucking amazing. There's one map that is literally just shamblers, fiends, and spawns. It's fucking great.
Preparing to make a strafing run.
I played it from shotgun start the other day, and it's just fucking, it's just a dick level. It's like Sandy Peterson's like, yeah, I made Spirit World and Barrels of Fun pistol starts, but let's just like fucking up our shit.
I'm not done yet.
I'm not done. No, we're gonna take this shit to the next level.
There are some, I don't know, like Eureka monster combination moments in Doom. Like, it's like, why do I never see these monsters next to each other ever? Like, in the Living End, you teleport to that one area with the triple walkways, there's revenants and zombie men. Just I'm like, why does this look unusual to me?
Oh no, Revenant Zombie Men is god tier.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking, it's just like amazing. Like, if at the very bottom of the tier you had fucking Barons and Hell Knights, like the inverse of that would be Revenant Zombie Men. Okay, so I'm gonna harken back to, there's a segment in Call of Duty Modern Warfare where you pilot an AC-130 gunship, or you don't pilot it, but you gun it, and it's just, there's no really way for you to lose the level unless you just totally suck, and you're just overpowered as shit, and you're just basically raining death down upon people, and it only exists solely to do that, and that's kind of what this segment feels like, but it doesn't have like the heft and like just like impact of like 20mm shells blowing the shit out of terrorists on the ground.
That's a big failure because it's a pretty. I mean, you have the luxury of having a goal that should easily be worked towards. You only have one thing to focus on here. That's just make it fun, don't make it challenging.
Yeah.
Make it fun to do. Make it have impact. Make it feel kinetic.
Archviles Arachnotrons is also a great combination. Yeah, no.
Frankly, Cyberdemon and Lost Souls.
Cyberdemon?
I mean, if people think of like E2M8 as just, you know, you versus Cyberdemon, that's true, because there aren't really enough Lost Souls to have an impact, but that is actually a really intelligent combination then.
No, it is, yeah.
I don't know what Sandy was thinking with Dis though, like having one spider in the corner and then just
a Baron and two Cacodemons.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Dis all around. Okay, here's my favorite thing about Dis is the fact that Sandy Peterson thought the Spider Mastermind was more powerful than the Cyberdemon.
It's great. Cyberdemon's Pain Elementals.
Pain Elemental, Cyberdemon is a great combination, yeah. Pain Elemental Revenant's also a good combo. These models for these airplanes blowing up are sure something. These are like assault commanders, but lamer. There's so many enemies in this that are really indistinguishable from one another. And I feel that like that's really unfortunate because I think the Strogg have a pretty cool aesthetic.
I love the plane explosions. I love just the model disappears and it's replaced by debris and fan out from it.
Yeah, isn't it great? I love that. That right there was fantastic. See, like, there's all these things in this game, like this walker and shit, that, like, just feel kind of like shoehorned into, like, the universe. Like, the game developers just were like, yeah, now we're gonna have a walker segment. Like, I don't think I haven't seen a walker anywhere in this game up until this point.
And you probably won't ever again.
Yeah. Like, it kind of feels like in Duke Nukem Forever, the fucking RC car segment. It's like, yeah, that's cool, and really fucking out of place. Like, when Duke 3D did shit like that, like, it established a concept, and then, like, you went and did that concept, and it was, like, a continual thing, and it was fun and awesome. Apparently those missiles cannot be shot out of the sky. Walkers were in the first level? I don't remember walkers on the first level. I do remember this skybox and just how incredible it is. And how it would look great in Doom.
You are directed to take up a defensive position in your current location.
So it's using this game.
No. It's not an insult because it's a good skybox, but it just does not match
Covering the retreat of 4 infantry squads. Understood.
this.
Fighter squad, full hold and deploy weapons. Provide the evac to time. Eagle 2, Eagle 9, this is Eagle 12. Form up on me.
This segment can really be improved by instead of having regenerative health or whatever. You had Warcraft 2 peasants just walking behind you, repairing your walker.
Battlefield
Yes,
2 style,
Eagle.
where you'd hop in the tank and get 2 buddies behind you to just hold down the wrench. And then you go to fucking strike it, Karkan, and sit behind the hotel spawn and just fucking pound it with tank shells. And they'd fucking spawn and just keep fucking S-rawling the shit out of you and just be sitting there. 2 guys behind the tank the whole time, wrenching the fuck out of it.
Just the spanners magically just undoing the damage.
Yep, dude, man, that was the shit. Do I go down this ramp? This ramp seems like death to my poor walker.
I'm pretty sure the peasants and peons in Warcraft 2, 3 fixed things with their axes.
That's great.
Same animation as chopping down wood. Also, the walking animation in this doesn't feel clunky enough.
No, it doesn't feel like I'm heavy. I don't have that giant robot feel.
What it actually needs is for the vision inside of the walker to be shaking around. As your head sort of gets lulled around. Too much suspension. Not enough buckling knees.
Yeah, no.
Is this happening?
It is happening, but it failed. I thought I could fucking AI glitch it into always melee attacking me, but it didn't work out like I thought.
I love that death.
Now this is happening.
Good. I like it.
As you should.
The majority of the big vehicle segments seem like it's all the monsters are trying to do is to... What the developers are trying to do with monster usage is to get you to focus on retraining your sights on different targets. Now shoot these missiles. This drone has dropped a ball which has turned into a robot and rolled away. Now shoot that.
Alright, that sure was a fight.
Mm-hmm. I'm disappointed that all the walkers aren't like programmed by the robotics company into skipping. That's the only way they can move.
I'm disappointed there isn't a robotic walk and a like jump animation and crouch. I'm also disappointed that the Strog E is backwards.
We're a foreign language. We're gonna screw with your shit.
The Strog language isn't even like well, I guess it is, but now that I've translated it, like it's supposed to look like I can understand it, so why would the E be backwards? Good, I'm saying.
Objective 3.
Oh.
3%.
So these are my fellow Strogified Marines. Why don't I get a cool face mask? I feel that that's fucking discriminatory.
Against the poor folk who don't have face masks.
Yeah. This is the shittiest railgun I've ever seen in my life. Like, fucking... You know what game had a really good railgun? Red Faction.
At least it's colourful.
I don't feel like the load portion of the after death happens fast enough. I don't like that humanoid enemies can survive multiple rock guns. I also don't like the look of this railgun.
I actually quite like it, to be honest.
I like the look of the beam, but I don't like the look of the weapon itself.
You can always do more inventive, I guess. You haven't played Serious Sam, have you? Probably
No.
asked you this multiple times.
I have not played Serious Sam.
Yeah, that has fun weapons. Design of which are just
Ludicrous.
silly bulky. Yeah. Like a uranium cannon.
Yeah, like, whatchamacallit, I like Russian Overkill a lot. Yeah, I don't even remember the railgun in Duke Nukem 3D, or Duke Nukem Forever, but I remember that I hated it. Like, I don't remember anything about it beyond the fact that I hated it.
There was a railgun in Duke Nukem 3D.
Yeah,
Forever.
Yeah, there was a railgun in Duke Nukem Forever. I think I used it like 4 times.
I think you interrupted what the Strog was doing next to the crates. I think it was an Easter egg Strog.
Was he? Oh.
I think he was just like squatting down to read some Nuts magazine, and you interrupted.
So with the Strog read, it's nuts. Some bolts. Did I get that guy? No, I didn't. I got that guy. Save, game. Save. Holy fuck, I can save. The thing with this railgun, and I'm not sure about it, is I think it might actually only hit the exact pixel on the crosshair. Open seal. So, like, I can't tell the difference.
Interesting piece of debris. I'm sorry, Thompson.
Oh yeah, that leg that went flying. Yeah, I can't really tell the difference between the me Strog and the Strog that are just the normal guys with weapons. I have 2% life. You know what that means? It means save the fucking game. That's what it means.
It means find a heart and squeeze it.
Like, Doom's press use immediately load game shit. All games need to implement that. I think Quake had it too. It's one of those, like, basic things that you don't fuck with. It's like when Xbox games fuck up and A isn't jump.
To any Marines, head to the waste facility, just outside of your extraction point.
Save. Oh, I'm not fucking with that. Apparently I am fucking with that. Like, I don't know, these monsters, like those walkers are cool, but like, why can't they just be a normal enemy and I shotgun them in the face 3 times and then they die? Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it. I don't know. I feel like too many video games are like that are based on old IPs, instead of like trying to make what the old IP did but new, they just feel like rehashes. No. No! Come on! That heart's right there! Let me get it. Thank you. Fucking strong.
Somebody's gonna friggin' pay for shooting up my spine. Get him, Duke. Damn it. Oh, sausages for lunch.
There we go. No, yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, we use the Duke Nukem 3D, or Duke Nukem Forever should have been about washed up Duke example. Or it's like fucking Quake guy 1.0 retires to teach fucking Lovecraftian mythology to college students, and then one day fucking Cthulhu's infested your basement. You have to clear him out. The missus is upset. Ah, oh, god damn it.
Because of your precarious neurological state, you sort of just treat Cthulhu as any other sort of house.
Yes! Yes! Exactly.
Like, if only he was more... If only he wasn't mentally ill, he'd know what he's dealing with. Instead he thinks it's just like a cockroach infestation. Whatever happens, make sure he's still ill.
Yeah.
If he comes to and knows what's going on... This area is just ripped from Doom 3. These 3 elevators.
Is it? I don't know, it might be.
Well, yeah, no.
I have to
Very
replay.
similar.
I have to replay my Doom 3.
It's actually, there's that one actually cool scene in Doom 3 where you raise the elevator and Hell Knight comes up in it. It's
Oh,
comical.
yeah.
It fills the entirety of it. That's great.
I actually really
It was
like Doom
actually
3's Hell
funny
Knight
in
design.
places.
Yeah, I like Doom 3's Hell Knight design a lot. No, I actually don't mind the double. I actually don't mind the double health ammo count on the weapons because it's consistent. I mean, you have it on the HUD, and then for it just randomly not be on the HUD. Like Halo does that with the battle rifle and the assault rifle. Those things are both on the weapons reader, but fucking it still has a HUD ammo count for it. I like that. I love that backflip that guy did when I shot him. Wow, man, you were fucking so impressive.
I love the random torsos that just got linked up over here. No apparent reason.
Right?
Right.
Like, okay, health pickups in this game, like, I don't have any idea what any pickup is in this game.
You just see something that looks like it can be picked up and then go and do
And
it.
walk it up, and then it's like, oh, that was a health pickup. Like, because everything is just a random gray container for the most part.
That is actually, yeah, that is one problem I have in the games that strive for that sort of design. That shouldn't really impact your gameplay methods much though, because you do it anyway. I mean, even if...
No, but, like, there is a certain, like, knowing what something is, because, like, if I know something's, like, health and I need it, I will push for it a lot more than if it's just, like, fucking sausages and a stick.
Sausages and a stick.
It's like a fucking tube of sausages, man. You've never had that.
Okay. I want sausage on a stick to be medikits, and I want corn on the cob to be stim packs.
How did I not kill? God damn it. I was gonna be all
Soul stick
clever.
could just be an entire pig.
Just
And,
an entire pig, you just fucking
and-
eat it.
And if you have the apple that you're allowed to carry around with you,
It's a
Okay.
megasphere.
you can add it, yeah, it makes it.
That'd be great. No, the health pickups do have, like, identification on them, but because of, like, just the art style of the game... Oh, why did I fucking stand behind that barrel? Because of the art style of the game, like, if I don't look and examine them, everything's just a nondescript gray box of generic pickup.
I think in multiplayer Quake, I played a bit of Quake in multiplayer Quake before. For some reason I found it fun, don't ask me why. It might have been, who knows. It's kind of like useful though. I think all the items are glowy, like green is for health, red is for ammo, whatever. That helps. Ah, it's John Suit of Peas.
Hey, Sweet Pea. What's up, man? Did we ever determine what it actually was? Is it Sweet Pea or Sweet Pea?
Apparently, I'm the only one who's ever said Suit of Pea either.
Oh.
Ever.
I like Sweet Pea, but I can't bring myself to say it. I do like the design of this fucking squishy heart. It's just, it's cool, I like it.
Oh, apparently I'm just correct. Okay. He just changed the pronunciation based on the day of the week. Today I shall be known as Alfonzo. Just change the stress on the syllable.
Alfonzo. Isn't Alfonso from a Frank Zappa song?
Yeah.
Does this share ammo with the railgun? Does not. Okay, good. I like this reloading animation. I love the plasma gun reloading animation in Doom 3. I also love the grenade charge sound in Doom 3. This has this, like, perfect blend of high tech.
I miss the Needler.
From Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Needler was actually
Because
really fun to use.
that is the definition of something that is, you know, you use it because it's fun, not necessarily because it's useful.
Yeah.
Although it can be both. There's nothing better than just loading up pork grunt that's like 50 glowing needles. Just it completely.
See, shit like this, like, needs to be just like critical parts of the level, not just like, oh, I ran in here and now there's suddenly this fucking beating fucking pregnant part of the station.
Pregnant station.
I don't know how to describe it. That's kind of what it looks like to me. It's like a big fat belly.
You have entered the blastula. You have entered fetus processing.
I don't know, I apparently killed the heart or some shit.
Tickle it. Voltage control.
Oh, okay. So I had to destroy the heart in order to open the pipe to get to the thing.
What you should have done is use it like you do in a heart station and become super healthy.
just
Like, oh my god, man, you're offensively healthy. Like, how are you today, Jeffrey? Oh, I did all my exercise, my diet's great, I've been feeling great for years. Like, oh, well, fuck, you're a fucking novice. I'm so much healthier than you are.
I'm the pinnacle of health. Yeah, why are you the pinnacle of health? Fucking, I squeezed a giant heart and absorbed its life essence. What the fuck did you do with your life? I really dislike that the flashlight only applies to the machine gun and pistol.
Yeah, it's pretty peculiar.
It is. It's really annoying too.
I'm gonna go back and play Doom 3. I've said this before, but I need to have it installed anyway in anticipation for Doom Framework.
Is that like anywhere near being complete?
I don't think so.
That's just disappointing because everything I've seen of it, it looks pretty fucking spiffy.
Yeah, I think it'll be about 4 years, to be honest.
That's fine. There's some guy who's remaking Morrowind in Skyrim.
Isn't it? Would there be another Elder Scrolls plan?
Hopefully there is, because the online game's kind of shit. I just don't think it translates well to online, honestly.
Could we just observe the ragdoll physics that happened back there?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck am I doing with you, bro?
Now you can use the sight to zoom in on your targets and nail the track.
Okay.
Go. Done all I can.
Skyrim was not kind of shit. Skyrim is fucking awesome, and you're just objectively wrong for disliking it. And you're a horrible human being, too, might I add.
You probably mind-controlled deer to rape children.
Yeah, you probably mind-controlled deer to rape children. It's just the fucking level of terrible you're on. No, the biggest problem with the online game is that it's a default stock Bethesda game, and you never play a stock Bethesda game. Like, as lazy and shitty as it is, the business model of release something and then let the community fix it works very well for Bethesda games. I still think Morrowind was the best Elder Scrolls game just because it had the most interesting setting and the best lore and just overall the best, like, depth of content. But I feel like the direction the games are heading in terms of combat and you know, just overall smoothness is a lot better than what it was in Morrowind. I don't feel that Skyrim was dumbed down. Because there's so many things in the original Elder Scrolls games that, like, were just fake depth. Like, fucking chop, thrust, and slash. Like, that's cool and all, but all you'd end up doing was just using the best numbers anytime. So just be thrust, 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 thrust. You'd only have basically one type of attack. I don't like that fatigue doesn't let you fucking, like, once you run out of fatigue, you just miss all the goddamn time. But, like, that's one of my favorite things about the old Elder Scrolls games. Like, fatigue was really important, and I feel like it's become a lot less important, and it should go back to the previous degrees of importance. But, overall, I feel like general combat has, improved drastically. Dramatically. 9 health, I'm saving the game. But I do agree that Morrowind definitely had a really good. I don't have issue. Skyrim doesn't crash for me at all, but I fucking went in and edited all like fucking. The patch itself is a dirty edit, and you have to clean it with TS5 Edit because it has a lot of like double references and fucking removed from master error files that will cause crashes and shit. Can I save you, dude? How do I turn this off? There we go. It's a lightning gun. Are you okay, dude? Or do you just die the second I save you and you were just living long enough? I don't think you should ever play a Bethesda game unmodded, I'm just saying.
Did you stop playing it?
What?
Unmodded?
Yeah, you do, but
Sorry.
but mods and fixes are out like the first
Did you get
week.
to the end of the game before you ended up modding it?
Yeah, I did. And then I immediately went back and played it with mods, and it was immediately 50 times better. There's just so many things that, like... Like, Bethesda games are the ultimate sandbox. Like, they're just like, here you go, here's some editing tools, make the game you want to play, and give us $60. And it is essentially the laziest fucking way to make your game good, but it also ends up being the best result. Kind of like how Doom works because fucking the community can keep it alive because of how easy it is to make new content for it. It's kind of like that, but to an even greater extent. Like, somebody just released a mod for Skyrim that totally overhauls the final boss fight, where, like, the dragon fucking swallows you and you go inside of its belly, and then you go to, like, a weird void realm and hop through rocks over fucking nothingness. And I'm like, yeah, see, like, shit like that. That's like just something where just open sourcing the development of your game works out. It's not as fun as Quake slightly, but it is pretty fucking fun. Damn it! I feel this game suffers from too many weapons syndrome. Like, Quake 1 kind of suffered from it, but it didn't because of quad damage. Damn it! I really should go find health. Base launch game and you couldn't get past the fucking tower? Well, that's fucked up. I don't know what would be causing that. Yeah, I got him. Like, in my weapons, I'm never gonna use the pistol again. The machine gun is just basically the same thing as that hyper blaster. The shotgun, I guess, is unique. The grenade launcher is unique. The nail gun is just a better version of the machine gun. Shit. Except it's...
Does it home yet?
Yeah, at homes. Which is
Not
nice.
that that's really important.
No, it really isn't, honestly.
No, I feel like the layout, the shape of the maps
Kind of makes it
doesn't
irrelevant,
really,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a straight corridor like I missed. Still shit.
I've never had really any problems ever with Skyrim's crashing. So I don't know. I don't, and a lot of people don't either. Also, wasn't New Vegas a Obsidian game? New Vegas was actually really good. I liked it a lot. I liked it better than Fallout 3.
You're gonna have to restart the barrel sterilization process in order to get that conveyor online. See if you can find the sterilization controls. They must be located deeper in the facility.
Maybe they're located behind the door that says sterilization.
Back to setting XE2.
I don't know.
It's always been at 99%.
Yeah,
complete.
Back to XE2 is so close to being done, it's not funny, but it's still not done. That's all that matters, is that it's still not done. It'll probably be sometime after Essel finishes E1, because he's revamping a level in E1. And then at some point I may make, like, 5 deathmatch maps for the remaining slots and be like, hey Essel, I made some Back to 7X deathmatch maps, you want to
What?
include them in E1?
Is that actually a thing?
No, but I might do it.
Just to piss them off.
Just to be like, hey, we have
Why
these...
did you have to make them so good? Now I have to include them. That was actually kind of the initial problem with Back to 7X.
I stirred something.
You wanted to cut down on size, but the maps were too good.
No, the original goal of Back to 7X was to be 1 megawatt, and then everybody made too many maps.
Oh yeah, that's it. I forgot that.
Like, Toughskin River was originally going to be map 11.
So you seem to be, games looks to be getting more difficult now. You're dying a shit ton.
I am dying a shit ton, but it's...
Maybe you're just feeling a bit disengaged.
I am feeling... No, it's mostly that, like, just hit scanners, honestly. Everything does a lot of damage to me because I'm playing on hard, but, like, again, mobility as a defense doesn't really work in Quake, and cover as a defense doesn't really work because the game's not set up that way. So, the game kind of suffers from that whole trying to be two things and not succeeding at either one of them thing I've been talking about. I don't even know who's talking to me or what I'm doing right now, though, and that really, really says all I need to say about the plot of this game. I do like these outdoor segments. I feel like Doom needed them. Doom 3, that is. I don't like that the lightning gun took that long to kill that guy. You could drop like a shambler in Quake 1 with a lightning gun in like 5 seconds. Now I'm down to 16 life again. Fighting one enemy. And now I'm dead.
Good job.
God damn.
Tarnsman, what else do I need for chicken curry tonight? Tell me.
What do you need for chicken courage?
Yeah, tell me.
I don't know. You need some fucking courage to encourage those chickens to have the courage.
Chicken courage.
That's what it sounds like you sounded like. That's what it sounds like you're saying, dude. Okay.
I'll put that on the list. Okay. So I need chicken breast, I need coconut milk, chilies, courage.
Courage. How are you at handling spicy food, dude?
Extremely good.
Yeah. Good.
I mean, I have a bottle of the hottest chili in the world. I can put that in my lid noodles. As long as I don't put too much on, I'll be okay. Like I did the first time, I fucked that up. Oh, this was like a Japanese flag for 2 days.
There is a quick save button, but I'm racist against quick save. And because I'm an old curmudgeonly guy with irritable plantation owner syndrome, I just can't I can't get rid of my racist ways of hating quick save, okay?
Biscuits! Yeah, there we go.
Hey man, hey, okay, you like quick save? Well, you know, I'm gonna judge you for that because I don't like quick save. I think quick save is an abomination. Okay.
I like the idea of a man just standing back from his building with a nail gun, having just upgraded it to homes, and just firing the gun and all of the nails going into the
Just
right
firing the gun. Yes, that'd be so great.
Hold on. Let me try something.
It would be wonderful to watch.
It would be.
Hey! You did it! The sterilization system is online!
I still love how impossible it is to actually use a nail gun like it's ever used in a game or a movie. Because it's got the safety catch on it.
I want the stapler gun to just be its replacement.
Hey, how about if you want to introduce an enemy as a badass, how about they don't kill their, like, support troops? How about, like, they're really friendly and encouraging to them? That would really establish how much of a badass they are.
Yeah, otherwise it's just idiocy.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. You're dwindling your numbers.
Like, I'm sorry, Lord Vane, I have failed you. Nah, it's okay, dude.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine. Just
that's
go ahead and
fine.
kill it. That sucker.
Yeah.
Why did he even...
I don't know! The fucking guy was just in his personal space or some shit.
Hey, don't go dying on me. I need you to get out of here.
Like, where's, like, the encouraging fucking commander in the enemy army? Like, sir, the heroes murder our numbers. It's okay,
Where are the
guy.
morale boosts? So yeah, no,
Yeah.
with every single squad of enemies, there should be some guy just playing the accordion.
No, just like, sir, he's cleaving through us. Like, it's okay, boys. It's gonna be okay. I got your back.
Timmy, play us a rowdy tune to get the... bring out the honky tonk.
Can there be a game about you fighting an army of honey badgers that are trying to take over Australia?
And you're with like the Wombat Brigade
Yeah.
and you defend the homeland
Yeah.
from the invading. You know.
That'd be great. More games need plots that just make zero sense.
I think it's actually kind of heading in that direction, to be honest.
I got company.
I think some developers are beginning to sort of latch onto the internet stupidity trend and capitalize on it.
I don't
Not
know.
necessarily in the right ways.
Yeah, I don't think it's really been like optimized. Like, I think there's like a lot of untapped potential. Like, you're a fucking baker and fucking you engage in intense baking competitions against other people and shit like that.
No, yeah, it's like it started up as a friendly baking contest, but you're just way too competitive.
And so, like, you fucking, like,
this
it turns in...
backstory of, like, I don't think he should be in the baking contest. Why he's too competitive. It could get out of hand. It's just a baking contest. What could go wrong? He's like, my muffins are better than yours.
Yeah.
And it turns into a firefight. And
Yeah,
all of a sudden,
yeah, exactly. Like, no, you start off as a simple baker, and then all of a sudden you're playing The Sopranos fucking cake edition. Hey, what are they doing over there? Oh, you know, fucking Johnny got a little too competitive in the baking competition and fucking ordered a hit on Jarrell.
now he's running a drug cartel. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, just like the concept of extreme escalation. I don't think I went the right way, unless I was supposed to go all the way back to the beginning. No, this looks like the right way. No, this doesn't look like the right way.
John Woo's Iron Chef America. Hard boiled.
Like, there was a game that came out, I think it was called, like, Wear Your Papers or some shit like that, where you just play, like, a customs official stamping people through the border, and that's the whole game, but it's done in, like, a way that makes it interesting to play. That's kind of what I feel video games need more of. It's just more, like, focus on characters just, like, losing their shit. Grand Theft Auto 5, I thought, was a really good example of that. Like, because you just play fucking a dude who's, like, pissed off with his family, or a dude who wants to get out of the ghetto, or a guy who's just fucking mentally insane. And you just do shit in their perspective. But, like, you do mundane, everyday shit, too. Like, fucking yoga with your wife.
I want to play a game where I wake up as an undead Barry White and I'm trying to reconcile with my family, but they think I'm a monster. And so I team up with Axl Rose to try and solve my problem.
Where do I go?
Worlds are rotting. I have to preserve them. Games about you trying to hunt down a special kind of oil that will retain your voice.
Okay, I turned on the barrel system. How do I use the barrel system? I don't need to be in sterilization anymore, that's for fucking sure.
Papers, please. Okay.
Yeah, papers, please. Yeah, it's your custom agent, and you have to stamp papers.
You get to ask them just banal questions.
Yeah, you
What
do.
is your favorite color?
Yeah, and then you get to determine whether or not they should be denied entry to the country or not, and if you, like, make the wrong choice, your pay gets docked.
Oh, is that the only consequence? You just let in fucking terrorist of the century into our country. We're just gonna dock your pay.
I'm sure that there are more severe consequences. So I am totally and completely 100% lost as fuck in this map right now. Do Mapper Simulator. Like, fucking more games need to take, like, a just, like, Deadly Premonition style from it, except, like, go to, like, the absolute extreme. Like, you're a fucking, like, tax accountant by day, but then, like, the night comes and you fucking battle demons because you're insane or some shit. And then it turns out that, like, oh, wait, no, you haven't been doing that the whole time. You've actually been, like, stabbing your refrigerator.
Game where I get to play as a guy who's arguing with his family, who's saying that he doesn't use his God-given talent, which is just to knit at incredible pace, and all he wants to do is run a business, which he's also reasonably good at. But the entire game is about him trying to realize his potential of just fast-paced knitting.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Exactly right. And, you know, there's a moral behind it. Just because you have a talent doesn't necessarily mean that you have to follow it. I'm really good at playing piano. I don't have to make a career out of it. Probably not very good anymore, because I haven't bloody pressed an ivory in for about 3 years. Oh, look, it's Doom 3 segment again. Or do you not have to? No, you just press the button. That's it.
No, I press the button, but this is a prime example of just bad fucking, like, conveyance.
Yeah, no, that doesn't need.
Well, no, because it was so fucking easy to miss the whole time. Like, it was right there, and I just never noticed it, because there aren't any real clear highlights on which panels are usable and which panels are not usable. I guess there is the whole interactive, but if you're running by it at normal gameplay speeds... yeah, Deadly Premonition is such a great game. I love it. I love it because it's so fucked. Like, that's what makes it even better. Like, if it was, like, bug-free, had fluid controls, didn't have shit graphics, like, if everything else was polished and it was the same game, it would not have half the charm. It's like if Sharknado had competent CGI.
Well, there's an example of a film that just threw all the fucks to the wind and came away a success.
No, but see, here's the thing, is the cast of Sharknado played it entirely serious. Like, they didn't play it like, yeah, we know we're in fucking Sharknado.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it worked.
Well, I wonder, I imagine some directors, some of the more outlandish directors, would have just tricked his entire cast into thinking they were doing a different film. They just pulled that on them at the end. It's possible to do. If you convince them that this scene is for this purpose, you do it in a certain way, and everything's green screen, so like, no, there are not going to be any sharks there, it's all about fucking... Yeah, that one makes sense. But no, Sharknado, you're done, gone fuck yourself.
Fucking Zombievers is coming out.
Zombie what?
Zombievers?
Zombievers.
Yes, Zombie Beavers.
Excellent. Zombies versus Cockneys was also a thing. There's an example of a film that I just went to see based on the title alone, and the fact that it had Alan Ford in it.
Who pinged me?
As if Zombies versus Cockneys wasn't enough, it then had to have Alan Ford. I think that's just...
There are some people that when they're in a movie, like, they just add so much quality to it.
Who are these people? Okay, Alan Ford's one of them. Who's another?
Bruce Campbell?
He has a very specific quality, though. Like, he only works in B-movie, sort of. So he's the king of the Bs.
No, I think Bruce Campbell could work in an A-list movie if it was done correctly.
You think so?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Michael Caine was the only good part of Jaws 4 and is generally great in everything he's in. Especially because, like, he gets into some just, like, absolute shit where it's like he has no business being in the film. Christopher Walken's another one. Samuel L. Jackson.
Rutger Hauer.
Carl Urban.
Lance Henriksen.
Okay, Pumpkinhead, Lance Henriksen was like...
There we go, that's the one.
Lance Henriksen was so fucking good in Pumpkinhead, like, it was embarrassing, because, like, everyone else was just absolute shit in that film, and then there's just fucking Lance Henriksen, like, giving it his all. Like, what the fuck are you doing in this film?
Snap 2, Lance. Where are you?
Oh my god. Ed Harris is another one.
Ed Harris, yeah. Actually, I would kind of disagree now that Samuel L. Jackson inherently adds facts. Like, he's supposed to be... He's overused now, honestly. Films, it's kind of worn a bit thin. He's too big of a sellout at this point to add that necessary cool factor.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it used to be a lot less frequent and more random.
No, because Christopher Walken is in fucking everything, but he never loses that charm. But that's because he never is like when he does those random cameos, he's never a big player.
That's true. Yeah. Hence cameo.
Yeah. Thanks, Windows. You're the best. All around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Which one's Seven Psychopaths? Is that the one about, the writer?
Never saw it.
Stars Colin Farrell. So that was actually pretty okay, good movie. It was interesting.
Pretty good, okay.
It was a thing, like, it was one of those films, there was a film called Rubber that was about a killer tire.
Yes, yes.
Except it was done in the most shit way to do a movie about a killer tire.
I'm pleased that it exists though, because the number of the people who have seen it says no, this is wrong, and so I'm guessing films like Sharknado didn't result as a result of there being a film about a rubber tire that didn't actually follow up on the premise properly enough. But if it didn't choose to be the film that it was, and it was actually just a film about a rubber tire, it would have been on Sharknado qualities of great.
Yeah, no, but okay, here's a problem. Here's a problem with the concept of Rubber, is Rubber takes the concept of a killer tire, which is a fucking great concept, might I add.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and then it decides to make fun of the concept of a killer tire.
But, oh yeah, that's exactly right.
But
Some people looked at it and they said, no, they fucked it up, they're just supposed to follow through, like, because that will be the success.
But they don't make fun of it even in, like, they're spoofing it kind of way. It's not like a haha, this is a movie about a killer tire. It's like this is an artful examination of the audience of people who would want to see a movie about a killer tire. Because the movie is based around, what the fuck is that thing, a giant mancubus? Anyways, the movie's based around a group of people watching the movie within the movie, except the movie is taking place inside of itself, and then the movie like goes off script and the tire kills everybody. What the fuck are you? Fucking morbid obesity in monster form?
This is Corporal Hatton to any member of Cobra. It is imperative we regroup.
I've only seen one movie about a killer refrigerator, and it was amazing.
Constipated fat guy is here.
Yep.
Save the game.
I didn't say it, but I...
Good job.
It is imperative we regroup.
Save. There we go. I dodged the fat guy. Negative 84 hype. Well, that sure was an event inside of Quake. I think
Disappointed you didn't teleport inside of him.
that's the best death ever. I love that you do that to the end boss of Quake. I think John Romero made the final level, so we have him to thank for that. Oh good, I do still have to fight this thing. I thought that was just gonna be like a fucking, I just walk away and...
Disappointed that your task was to kill him and not to give him a scrub down.
I'm initiating feeding, apparently. No, you want to be fed, bro. You want to be fed.
Just cookie dough that motherfucker. Just cram him full of dough.
Enzyme distribution failure. Transport systems deactivated.
I got nothing on that. That was all kinds of amazing. It's like that scene in Monty Python where the guy eats one more bite and then explodes.
Oh yes. It's just one. Oh, he wasn't force-fed enough before it exploded. He needed to be crammed.
Failure. Transport system.
I don't even know what the thing was supposed to be, but it was at least interesting, I guess. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to jump off this, but I'm going to. I guess I can't jump off this.
Structural disturbance detected in biofilm sublevels.
That escalated quickly.
That did escalate quickly. I fed baby his bottle. Well, that's good for baby. I like the pistol design. I think most modern video games have pretty good pistol design. Oh, okay, I just fucking leave, apparently. I don't fall down there. Despite the, like, focus on that hole. At least I think I just leave. I could be doing it wrong. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I don't just leave. I'm wrong. I do fall down that hole. Oh wait, here's the hole in the window. Right here. Look at that just glass shatter animation. It's quite spectacular. I guess I don't go that way. I guess I go back around.
Soylent Dream is made from brainwaves.
What's made from brainwaves?
I don't know. Keep playing.
We're gonna find out that, like, the Strogg are actually fucking eating people.
They're reading brains because they don't know how to dream. Oh.
Oh, wait, here we go. Fucking intestine got in my way. So you guys have fun with that. We're gonna save over here. And go back to enjoying the brownness that is Quake 4. This area is at least more interesting because they've started to merge the whole flesh and tech thing. And that's cool. But I still feel like this game could use more, like, primary reds. Like, preferably really saturated reds. Like, I feel like just the color palette needs to be more emphasized in this. Is this the exit? And I just jump in here? Yep. Cool. I went down a pipe. I want to see level set in that big shaft that Luke Skywalker falls down in Empire Strikes Back.
I would agree with you, but I've only seen the film once and it was voicing and I remember nothing.
Well, you need to rewatch that film. It's a great film.
I'm probably going to Star Wars binge at some point.
Okay, well, just don't watch the prequels, because they'll kill your soul.
I think I've accidentally already done that.
They'll kill your soul.
Should I kill myself?
Hard mode. Modern hard modes, yeah, modern hard modes are generally pretty good. No. I'm Jarrell Pryor. Stop fucking up my name.
Oh, the cousin of Richard Pryor.
I guess so. There are zombies down here. Okay, well, that's cool. I guess there are zombies. The Bespin Fun Park? Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, you're Matthew Kane.
No, I'm not.
Just got word we're sitting back here.
There are freaking zombies down here. I just killed one, but it bit me. Shit, I need a medic. These aren't zombies. They're partially strogified Marines.
They're not zombies. They're partially strogified. See, I liked it when they were just zombies in Quake. There's no like fucking like partial. No, it was just a fucking zombie. You had to blow it up. No questions asked. Just fucking blow up your zombie.
It does an evil thing.
Yeah.
Be shot at.
Again, like, just fucking evil is a great excuse for like, okay, you don't need to ask any other questions. It's just fucking evil. Get rid of it. Okay, you're not a judge, you're not a medical professional. All that matters to you is that it's evil and you should kill it. Like, think about it, like, even in, like, games with moral ambiguity, there's always still, like, fucking some force that, like, the only reason that they're trying to kill you is just because they're fucking evil. And that works because, like, especially dealing with, like, alien entities, like, I like the concept of their, like, decision-making paradigm just being totally outside of ours to where, like, there is no explanation for what they do beyond fucking, it just is evil to us. Like, yeah, there's probably, like, a realistic, like, motivation that seems right in their mind.
Well, most games get around that by choosing a narrative form that just has it from the perspective of, well, not the aliens.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
From their perspective,
Yeah, no, I'm sure the Shog have some fucking weird, fucked up social structure that says, let's do whatever the fuck they do.
Morally perfectly just.
Yeah.
And actually transforming people in this way is a form of honoring them or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's all very well, but it's not compatible with ours.
Yeah, so for all intents and purposes, you're just fucking evil and we're gonna shoot you until you die. And that works, okay? And when you have it, like, you don't have to explain it. Like, less is more. The more just, like, totally, like, outlandish and fucking, like... Mass Effect 3 fucked up by explaining the Reaper's motivation. Because, like, it works when it's just like, why the fuck are you doing it? I don't know, because we're fucking evil and it doesn't have to make sense to you. And, like, the less you know about it, the better it is because...
Having said that, though, this is not an approach we should be taking if we were to actually encounter other civilizations that we wanted to cooperate with. But we would need to have some sort of understanding.
Okay, I'm pretty sure if humanity encountered the Strogg, it would be one of those let's not cooperate
No,
with
well,
it.
no. I'm assuming, of course, they're in a position to be cooperated with.
Yeah, no,
like,
absolutely.
they're otherwise normal, but they also have a habit of, the children always eat the parents. Like, at a certain stage in their life. Like, but they're otherwise perfectly fine. You can do trade with them.
No, that's different. Like, it'd be like, you can trade with us, but we're gonna randomly murder 30% of your population.
No, they wouldn't eat
Yeah.
our parents.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That would prompt a war.
Yeah. It's exactly what I'm saying. At that point, it's just they're evil. Like the same way we don't tolerate marauding grizzly bears in our city.
It's a wonderful thing about an unshackled conscience is that although it's placed within a human frame that has its own limitations, stuff like that, you can, with enough application, sort of override some of the limitations as controlling factors. You're being puked upon to death.
I am being puked upon to death. It's quite terrifying.
That was a positive bukkake of bile.
It was. It really was. No, I'm talking about, though, from like a video game narrative standpoint, it's better the less is explained about the bad guys, especially like because it makes them more alien and it really fits into the whole like.
Well, yeah, and it makes it more enjoyable as well to play, where you don't have to worry about ambiguity as you're shooting guys up. Like, if they're just pure evil, then you can dispose of all that, and then you have more fun blasting their brains out. That's what I love. Have you seen the film Dead Snow?
Yeah. Is that
Yeah.
That's one about the zombie Nazis, right?
Yeah.
I've said it before and I said it again. Like, every generation has had one group of people that there's just like, no, they're fucking evil. Like the Nazis. Like, it's just like, nah, you just fucking get rid of them. Nah. Like, there's no, well, maybe, you know, they were wronged and that. Nah, no, they're fucking Nazis. We don't care. It's like, who's killing Hitler?
I think it would sell.
I think that's a great show idea, honestly.
Dead Snow is a brilliant film, because it does what, you know, whenever a premise like that comes up, I'm just hoping they're not going to take themselves at all seriously. And most films get it right, but some of them fuck it up.
No, see, it's important for the filmmakers to not take it seriously, but the actors to take it seriously.
Mm-hmm. I think those two things happened for the first 2/3 of the film, and for the second third of the film, it turned into just a psychedelic chainsaw fest.
Yeah. Doesn't everybody end up dying and the Nazis winning at the end of that?
I think that might have, yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or everyone died, including the Nazis.
Well, the Nazis were already dead.
Oh, they double died.
They double died. What's that like with Gorchev? What happens when you kill a ghost? Where does it go? Double hell!
Yeah.
Didn't we look up Gorchev and determine that he actually was a great choice for the villain at DPH?
Yeah.
A guy I selected because he was the first result when I looked up famous Bulgarian actors. I need a villain for my game. I know, Google famous Bulgarian actor. Boom. There we go. There's the villain.
Do that in another country. Fucking Lithuania. Famous Lithuanian actor. Most popular people born in Lithuania. Oh wow, that's a very convenient link.
Is that a Wikipedia article?
Oh, Lawrence Harvey. Well, I never. Lawrence Harvey was born in... What the hell? One of the most famous actors of all time. That then, let's choose another country.
Albania.
Fucking Andorra. Surely.
There you go.
Did you mean famous Indian actor? Famous Canadian actor? No. But famous Andorran actor.
And now you're gonna.
And now it redirects me to Andorians and Star Trek. Okay, so clearly it's not.
Okay. Wow. So my girlfriend does is she'll look up something like that, And then she'll spend like 5 hours reading shit on Wikipedia. Like today, how much lower than Death Valley is the Dead Sea? And then proceeding to read every article on elevation and Earth.
And then somehow wind up reading about the threads that are used to create James. Oh, I would just love to, like, when I finally sit back and, you know, stand up from the computer, for just someone to walk in with a sheet of paper and just hand it to me, like, this was the trend today for your Wikipedia viewing. It's like, oh, okay. I started off looking at voltage and power lines, and I somehow wound up just fucking reading how to, stuff porcupines. It's fascinating.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do-it-yourself taxidermy.
Oops, I blew myself up. You're getting into slaughter maps recently? That's good.
It'll pass.
Wasn't that dude critical to the plot and he just fucking died like a dog? When are we gonna get Pirate Doom 2 Barbossa's Revenge? Except instead of like old school pirates, it's actually set in Somalia. And the ghost of Barbossa is actually responsible for like all of Somalia's pirating.
I like that. I like that one. Should be a trilogy. The first, the second, the Barbossa, the Somalians, and the third should just be
Space pirates.
Yeah. Or piracy.
Oh yeah, digital piracy. There you go.
And how Barbossa is somehow responsible for that too.
Yeah, just fucking Barbossa's just responsible for fucking everything.
Are we lucky to see you? We're the last of Cobra Squad.
I think that's the 6th or 7th Steve Bloom character so far.
Sorry, I'm kind of occupied. I analyzed the scanning circuits. All they're looking for is proper strong ID codes.
Can we discuss this guy's eyes right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I bet they do.
Excuse. How about it, Kane? You want to try walking through? It should read you as strong. Let me see that rocket launcher. Here. Now, if you hold scope after you fire a rocket, you can guide it where you want it to go. It's great for shooting around cover.
Oops. 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 What the fuck is being linked in chat?
Magic wand. What animated their mouths are, but how static their faces are.
Hey, it's that Kane guy.
Are we lucky to see you?
I was trying to get him to heal me and I fired my rocket.
Of how nonplussed they are, you're just immediate ginge.
I just love the eyes right there. It's just fucking fantastic.
Strong ID codes.
I'm a little busy. Wouldn't Kane have those codes? He looks pretty strong to me.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but I'm busy. How about it, Kane? You want to try walking through? It should read you as strong. Let me see that rocket launcher. Here. Now, if you hold the scope after you fire a rocket, you can guide it where you
Sorry,
want
I'm
it to go.
kind of occupied
Great
right
for shooting
now.
around cover.
I can't talk right now. I'm busy.
No, you're not. Heal
I
me.
wish I could help you, but I can't.
Thank you. Fudge.
1 minute and you'll be back in the bag.
Thank
That's all
you.
I can do.
I like how it like
Around the ring.
I like how it goes like up slowly and then it just immediately jumps to full health. Yeah, well I walked through that. Cool. I'm a badass.
You have to get out of here. I don't know how much longer I can last.
What the fuck?
Go!
Who is this guy?
Who is what?
I don't know.
Refresh. I know apparently some Commander Lieutenant Voss person you have to kill. It's basically Sarge. Oh no, you're fighting him now. So this is just turned into Doom 3 at this point.
When did he get captured?
I have no idea.
Hmm. Okay.
Pro tip: shoot at it until it dies. Actually, looks kind of tricky.
Yeah, it is kind of tricky. I don't see any health or anything. Here we go. Okay. Save. Holy fuck, I can save. Fuck, goddammit. Did my fire just not render there or something? No, you don't. Come on, I'm still fucking shooting you, bro. I'm shooting you back. Why does he have so much health? Fuck.
I think once he runs out of stations to re-shield himself out, it'll be pretty easy to kill him.
Yeah, but my concern is the ammo. Save. Okay. Oh shit, that actually really hurt.
Oh yeah, he's just run out of shit to recharge. Good.
Yeah, but I got fucking caught by his ball because I got greedy. Thanks, Windows.
So this is Limbo of the Lost.
What about Limbo of the Lost? I don't think anything but Limbo of the Lost is Limbo of the Lost.
I kind of want Chapter 5, Tarnsman.
Chapter 5 of Limbo of the Lost is the greatest thing that was ever made in a game.
I don't know, I think the Eureka moment, the one part of that game that really made me sit up in my seat and realize what I was watching.
Was when he
the
randomly...
detective scene.
Yes, when you just randomly fucking turn into Perot and piece together evidence that at no point you collected to determine that the entire town was the killer. Oh god, fucking Limbo of the Lost was just so special. But see, that moment led to just everything else. Like, that moment was the turning point where the developers just gave up on the game. Fuck! I didn't get out of the way fast enough. I don't move fast enough to dodge that unless I'm already moving.
Limbo of the Balls.
Limbo Lost is a great game. I recommend everybody playing it. It's something you have to experience. It's very hard to get legally because it's not legally allowed to be sold because it uses resources from everything else. But other than that, yeah. And I would not recommend pirating it because I'm fucking super anti-piracy.
Are we done for today?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Let's.
I think so. I
I'm gonna
think you're
finish
about
this.
2/3 of the way, maybe a bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this level and then we'll call it.
I can't
Good.
talk right now. I'm busy.
Limbo of the Lost is a fucking extremely great game. Should play it. It's something else, is what it is.
Also, yeah, ignore Tarnsman. Don't play Limbo of the Lost. Unless you want to believe. If you want to believe.
Limbo of the Lost was great because we played it
That just
entirely.
That
It did.
just happened.
It did. Okay, and I
You
apologize.
just did that.
I apologize for nothing that I had.
That's some build shenanigans right there.
It is. It is. Anyways, Limbo of the Lost. Unfortunately, we played it when I had a really shit internet connection going on. Like my internet was just shitting itself that week, so it's not as perfectly preserved as it should be. But it's definitely something you should play for yourself. It's not that long. Just grab a walkthrough so you don't have to figure anything out. I think most of the playing time we spent was you and I just trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Yeah, heal me. Dude, thank you. Thank you.
Enough lounging around, Marine. Back into the fight.
No shit.
That guy kept calling you Sailor Boy.
Yeah.
Spooner Briggs. Ah yes, it's all coming back. The game goes batshit long before you get to the ending. The ending is just the icing on a very, very gratuitously wonderful cake.
No. The game goes batshit at Act 3. Like the end of Act 3 is just the most amazingly baffling change in a video game I've ever seen in my life. And then from that point on, the game effectively just stops caring. Like they just we need to finish this game, and they just cobbled together the fourth and fifth, whatever. And there are no characters except for one dude in the fourth chapter, and that one dude gets electrocuted on the railroad tracks.
Yes, yes. Chapter 4 is such a non-event, the only thing of which is some guy in a giant robot suit getting electrocuted. Yeah. What even was chapter? Oh wait, no, I remember. Yeah.
It was
that
the
whole
rare.
7 sins deal.
Yes, chapter 5 was the Seven Sins deal that randomly found you on the pendulum at the end, and then you became the king of Limbo. Remember, like, the original concept of the game was you were trying to escape Limbo, and that's the best part. Oh, also there was a character named Cranny Faggot in the game.
Good.
Oh god, it's fucking great.
It's go time, freak!
Why is the medic not doing his job?
I don't know why the medic's not doing his job, because he's Steve Bloom, he doesn't have to do his job. His job is voicing 7 to 8 characters in every game, and I think he's doing that.
In the distant future, overpopulation, combined with a mysterious disease that causes 4 in every 5 children to be born without voice boxes, means that we'll have to transplant certain people's voices, and they'll have to dance between bodies. So you'll be talking to one guy, as if you won't, you'll be talking at him, and
Okay, well, fucking...
be unable to respond, and suddenly Steve Bloom will just periodically just jump into him and say, yeah, that's that. And then leave, then it'll be voiceless for the next 5 hours.
That'd be so great. Is this the fucking dropship? It is.
He's alive.
Why is everybody so happy to see me?
No time.
And why does the entire military, most of which I've never run into before, just suddenly accept, like, random strongified dude?
No, it's because their acting leader has like just pulled them aside and said, okay, this guy's gonna be coming through, so just make him feel okay.
Like,
So they sort of creepily go, oh hi Kane, how you doing? Yeah.
I didn't mean...
When you get back home, you're not gonna get that same love. They're gonna shun you.
It's more like mutilation to me. Nearly half of this original body.
I'll bring a scanner over.
Dude, I like how we went from talking to a guy voiced by Steve Bloom to a medic voiced by Steve Bloom on top of me in the very next scene.
Massive dosage of steroids to keep them alive for the process.
This guy is literally 15% of the voice cast in this.
May I be the first to say, you look like shit, son. You've got a lot of strong hardware attached to it.
It's fucking
We
great.
don't have the equipment here to move it.
It's great.
That is good, because I would like to take over the game for the initial briefing.
Frankly, I don't think one of our advanced medical facilities could do much. Those strong implants are too deeply connected to your central nervous system.
Sergeant
I will make
Sledge.
sure to hear the name safe. Okay.
There is some amazing accents in this. Alright, I'm saving. We will call it here on Operation Last Hope, I guess. Oh, let me look up how much is left in the game. Quake 4 levels. Quake 4 level guide. Walkthrough. Is there just table of contents? Operation Last Hope. Yeah, I'm about 2/3 of the way through the game. I'm on map 19 of 30, so that's good.
Yep.
That's cool. I apparently go to something called the Nexus at the end, so... Why is it always the
Yeah.
Nexus? Why isn't it like fucking, I don't know...
The wax factory.
Yeah! Just something like...
Campbell process.
Just, no, not the Nexus. Just call it like some fucking unintelligible alien word, like fucking... Oh god.
The Blastula.
The Strog are coming out of the... Quick, Kane. You need to go to the...
There. I typed it for you.
Yeah, pretty Pretty much. Like, why is it always? Yeah, it's fucking. They're an alien race. Let them fucking pick whatever shit they want to name their stuff. Bush. Or just whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, come up with a creative, just totally out there name. It's like the Star Trek alien syndrome, where just every alien is just humans, and just, you know, green face paint or whatever. Like, where's the alien that's just totally bizarre and baffling to us? Like, it's just a fucking a wheel. Like, its spinal cord is a circle and it just rolls around and like has like troughs built into its skin. It just collects shit in the troughs as it rolls, and that's how it feeds and lives. And then the two wheels roll on
Perfectly
top of
plausible.
each
Like,
other.
It evolved on mountainsides where it would just roll down rocks on the rim of its spine.
Yeah,
just collecting bacteria.
Yeah, and then they just roll up to each other, and two wheels roll on each other, and they make a little baby wheel. And it, like, the wheel, like, disconnects itself and becomes, like, an S, and then, like the other wheel comes out of it, and then it reconnects itself, and that's how it gives birth, and it just keeps on rolling. And then we encounter this alien species, and we attempt to communicate with them, but they just roll over us.
And then it turns out they have psychic powers, and they take part in a film called Rubber. Is that where this is going?
No, I'm just saying that, like, why doesn't anyone ever get creative with their aliens? Why not some alien that, like, touches you to communicate? So there's, like, some fucking alien race that you just have to, every time you want to communicate with them, have to grope the shit out of you.
So no one wants to talk to you because you sweat too much.
Yeah, exactly. Just get creative and do the same thing with your names, all right? Enough with, like,
Good.
yeah. All right. Well, that was Alfonzo and Tarnsman. Enjoy ? Quake 4. We'll finish that up later.
Good.
See ya.